Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's makeup is this sun-kissed look for holiday. This look is suitable if you want to go out in the evening when you're on holiday and you've got a little bit of a tan and you want to look sun-kissed and sultry, but you don't want to look like you're wearing too much makeup, but still want to look glamorous. If you want to see how I got this look, then please keep on watching. I'm starting off by using Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Foundation, and the shade I'm using is number 7, and I'm working that into the skin using my Real Techniques buffing brush. What I particularly like about this foundation is that it's not thick, but it really does cover everything. I'd say it's a medium to full coverage, definitely buildable to complete full coverage. So the pigment of foundation that's in this formula is quite strong, and that's why it covers everything, but only using a very small amount of the product, and obviously without it being really thick. Charlotte Tilbury has designed this foundation to be suitable for all ages, so whether you're quite young to very mature skin, whether you've got deep lines, wrinkles, redness, rosacea, discoloration, acne, melasma, this foundation has got you covered, and it's suitable for normal to tired, dull looking skin. Next I'm taking Painterly Paint Pot by MAC. This is great if you want to neutralise your eyelid area, but it's also perfect for working as a base for your eyeshadow. You shouldn't need to set this product, so only use a very small amount. The first eyeshadow I'm using is called Beaches and Cream by MakeUpGeek. This is a creamy matte natural beige finish with a hint of peach, and on my skin while I've got a tan it works as a nice nude shade. Using my Blank Canvas Cosmetics E24 flat shader brush, I'm packing the colour onto my eyelid and up to the crease. I'm mixing together Smitten and Cocoa Bear, also by MakeUpGeek, both matte finishes. And using my Blank Canvas Cosmetics E42 pointy crease brush, I'm working that colour through the socket of the eye. So I'm placing the point of the brush where my eye naturally creases, and I'm working the brush backwards and forwards. Then using my E25 blending brush, I'm going to work that in circular motions over the colour until the blend looks nice and even. Now remember, you can get 10% off of your Blank Canvas Cosmetics order if you use the code Shonagh at the checkout, and there is a link in the description bar below. Going back in with my E42 brush, I'm going to reapply those two colours mixed together, and then at the outer corner of the socket I'm going to pull the brush upwards towards the tail of the brow. This is going to create a little bit of shape on the outer corner, giving us more of a feline flick with the eyeshadow. Then I'm going back in with my round top blending brush, again to soften the edges. A tip when blending is to hold your brush further down the handle, and this is going to give you a lighter hand when you're blending. And as I always say, patience is key when you're blending. Now I'm going in with the same E42 brush, but this time I'm using just the colour Cocoa Bear. Adding just this colour alone along the crease of the eye is going to create a little bit more depth to this look. The reason I've opted for this colour over Smitten is because I don't want the eyes to look sore. Adding too much redness can often make your eyes look irritated. Next I'm taking this metallic finish eyeshadow by MakeUpGeek, and this is the colour Rapunzel. This colour is a light peachy champagne, and you only need a very small amount. Metallic finish eyeshadows on the brow bone can often make your skin look more crepey and wrinkly, so it can age this area. So a tip would be to get that nice reflective appearance but making it a little bit more subtle and less aging would be to really work it into the skin. I'm going to whiz through my brows because I have done them a lot of times, and I do have a video specifically on brows. I'm using the usual product, which is my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz pencil in medium ash. I like to line the very base of my eyebrow and the very top of my brow, and then feather the colour in between where the hairs are naturally fuller. I do like my brows to look quite natural, so I like to leave them a little bit lighter at the front where they naturally are lighter, and I just extend the tail ever so slightly. Then using my clear brow gel, also by Anastasia Beverly Hills, I like to set the hairs in place, and this adds a little bit more texture to the brow, making them look fuller. Next I'm taking this cream eyeshadow stick by Rosie Huntington Whiteley for Autograph, which is M&S's brand. The colour I'm using is called Almond Eyes, and I'm applying this just to the very inner corners of the eyes for a nice subtle glow. I'm now going to do gel liner. The one I'm using is by Bobbi Brown, and the colour is Ink Black. I'm using my Blank Canvas Cosmetics E39 eyeliner brush, and I'm starting at the inner corner of the eyes, following the lash line all the way to the outer edge. I'm then going to follow that line outwards and extend it into a wing. And then you want to imagine there's an invisible line going from the outer corner of your eye up to where the tail of your brow is, and then follow that angle with your liner. Usually when people struggle with eyeliner, 9 times out of 10 it's because they're rushing it. The key to a nice crisp line is to take your time. On the inner corner of the eye, just make sure that's nice and crisp as well. A tip when creating that nice sharp point is to drag your brush outwards, turn it around and then come back on yourself. That's going to give you that nice crisp defined line. Next you want to look down into a mirror and then use your brush to coat underneath your top lashes. By deepening the colour of your top waterline, you're going to make your eyes look a lot more intense and more inky black. I'm now taking that gel liner across my waterline. This is going to help to make the eyes look really feline and sultry and sexy. Another tip for you would be to apply your gel liner along your waterline, give it 5 minutes and then reapply it. By sandwiching the gel, it's definitely going to last a lot longer. Using my Blank Canvas Cosmetics E27 small detailer brush, I've mixed Cocoa Bear and Smitten together and I'm applying that underneath the lower lashes, and I'm really working that colour between the lashes so it meets the gel liner along the waterline. And then using what's left on the bristles, I'm running that underneath the winged liner, and this is just going to help to frame the eyes. Next I'm taking my Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara and I'm going to apply a couple of coats to both my top and bottom lashes. It's really important to apply mascara before you apply your false eyelashes, especially if you've been using eyeshadow, because the eyeshadow fall down will lay on top of your lashes and you want to get rid of any of that colour before you apply your falsies. The set I'm using are called Soho and these are by Backstage Lashes. Using my fingers at either end of the lashes, I'm going to wiggle them right to the very root of my natural lashes and then use my fingers just to manipulate them into shape. If you'd like to see lash application in more depth, including strip lashes and cluster lashes, you can check out my tutorial. Next I'm taking these individual lashes and I'm going to apply them to the bottom set. I'm placing between 6 and 8 individuals along that lower lash line in between my natural lashes. Each one of these individual lashes are slightly thicker than my natural lashes, so it's going to add a little bit more drama and volume to my lower lashes and help to make the eyes look really fluttery and flirty. The ones I'm using are by Peaches and Cream in Liverpool. Now I'm taking Hoola by Benefit and I'm using my 127 Luxe Cheeked Brush by Zoeva. And I'm going to apply that around my hairline where the sun mostly hits my face. I'm also going to use it in the hollows of my cheeks to add a little bit of contour to the face. What I love about this bronzer, especially when you've got a tan, is you can use it as a contour colour. It doesn't have any light reflecting pigments, it is a nice matte bronzer, so it works well for this purpose. Foundation can take out the contours of your nose, so you can add a very small amount back in down the sides of your nose with the same matte bronzer. Going back in with my browies, I'm going to apply a very small amount over my freckles. The foundation has taken them down a little bit and I like to put them back in, and I'm using a very small amount of that over the top and then using my finger to soften the colour. If you don't already have freckles, then this is a great way to achieve them. The Brow Wiz comes in a range of different colours, so whether you're blonde, brown or redhead, then you can get a colour to suit you and your freckles. If you find they come out too dark, just go over them with your finger or your foundation brush. Every sun-kissed holiday look needs a little glow, and I'm using my Becca Champagne Pop to apply a small amount to the tip of my nose, a little bit to the Cupid's bow and the tops of my cheekbones. The brush I'm using is by Zoeva and it's from their Rose Golden collection. I'm going to give you 2 lip options to go with this eye makeup. The first one is a nude and the lipstick I'm using is called Peachstock and this one is by MAC. I like to just blend that in with my finger and then go over the top of that with MAC's lip gloss in Oyster Girl. This has a really beautiful mother of pearl finish. I decided just to add a little bit of definition around my lip line using MAC's Strip Down Lip Liner. So this is the look completed with the nude lip, and this is probably my favourite because, as you know, I prefer a nude lip. So the second lip option I'm going to give you is from my Colourpop Foxy collection. These are the Ultra Matte Liquid Lipsticks and the colour I'm using is Jewel. The colour of this lipstick is like a warm plum wine shade, and these wear really well. They're extremely hard to get off, so wear with caution. Then over that I'm going in with the Lipland Liquid Lipstick in the shade Reezy. I'm applying it to the centre of the lips and then patting my lips together to give a nice ombre effect. And this is the look completed with the second lip colour. So I hope you guys all liked this makeup tutorial. So I've just got back from a week away with the girls. We didn't have much sun, although we still managed to get a little bit of colour, which is a nice base tan for the summer. So that's what prompted me to do this look that you can wear on holiday in the evening when you want to look nice and glam but like you're not wearing too much makeup. I know this is more makeup than some people would wear, but I mean not a smoky eye, nothing too heavy. It's a little bit of colour with a natural colour on the lid and making the key features the liner and the lashes. As you saw, you can wear a lip colour that matches the colour of the eyeshadow, or you can just go with a nude. I always opt for a nude, as you know if you follow my channel, but I wanted to give you a different option if you are a lipstick wearer. Lots of people was asking me how to cover up freckles. I don't know why you want to cover up the freckles. I think they're absolutely beautiful. Freckles are very endearing, and I know they're not for everybody, but I absolutely love them, and I don't know why you would want to cover them up. If I am using a foundation like I've done today, I want to go back over my freckles just so they show through, and then having freckles on the skin makes it look more natural, so you don't look like you're wearing as much of a mask, and your foundation won't look so full on because your freckles are showing through. Don't forget, if you've got any requests for videos, please leave them in the comment section below. So guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. It's free to do so, so why not? If you're on desktop or mobile, the subscribe button is below. If you missed my previous tutorials, you can click on these now and it will take you to those. All the products I've used will be listed in the description bar below with clickable links where possible. So thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye!